So today our group is going to present this chart for nationality, Native Americans. Next. Native Americans also known as American Indians, immigrant Americans, like we call them Indians, but they are actually the true Americans. Because Americans, most of Americans right now are from European in the past. You can tell that they are not from here. They're already living in the United States about 15,000 years. Well, already they're gonna be longer, but we don't have any evidence because they didn't know how to read and write until Europeans come and bought them the words or writings. According to American India and your contact hosted by John Wong, so used from sheer history with some textbook, I think. Europeans came to the New World, which is America right now. Probably at 16th century when the New World was in America at that time. The great they bought here like sheep, pigs. They're here for farm or keep their family. At that time, Europeans have that kind of rumor: if you're raped or you cannot live anymore, go to America. You gotta everything it's gonna be better. So like everyone is going to the America. However, they did not only bring the Native American new technique, information, or the new kind of fruits plantation. They also bought their diseases from the European. After the war, most of the Native American did not die by shot or killing of the European. They are died by the disease, like the influenza.
Okay, but the poverty in Native American is also very serious. The poverty rate of Native American is very high. It's like 25%. The poverty already affects many people, and their new generation in Native American is also caused the drug abuse in this particular group of people. It is very ironic as well. The people in Native America are very rich or very poor because the government policies that they have like several privileges that they can open gambling, they can open casino like for people to gambling, and they don't need to give the government taxes and anything else. So they are easy to become rich and they are easy to become poor. As we can see, the Native American have like the highest poverty even in children.
Actually, my topic is social welfare of Native America, but according to my research, like the program that I found is not really for social welfare. It's kind of the protection for them. This program is called India Child Welfare Act. This is like mainly to protect the best interest of Indian children and to promote stability and security of Indian troops. And basically, their main purpose to protect them is to remove the Indian child from their own family, which are poor or something, and to other wealthy family, kind of that. And in fact, according to the research, about 25 to 35 of the Indian child has been removed, and 82% of them are removed to the unfamiliar family. Next slide. And the criticism of ICWA, some critics has complained that existing Indian family exception requires the state court to determine what it means to be an Indian child or an Indian family by applying tests to determine the Indianness of the child. One such test involves evaluating if the child lives in an actual Indian building. Apparently thinking of the PP program or pupil. Another work notes that state court has taken it upon themselves to determine individuals' relationship with their troops by examining such contacts as subscription to the tribal newsletter.
Let's talk about education. According to the Smith, by their first year of high school, only 10% of students were proficient in math, and according to the results completed for 2016 by the National Assessment of Education Progress. And in 2016, less than 5% of the local 11 graders in Oregon's 509J school districts reached the math proficiency. And we can see this picture. This picture is about the college enrollment ratio. And you can see the American Indian in 2000 and 2003 they just got 16 to 18%, and in 2010 and they got 41%, and we can see in 2016 they back to 90%. Why? There are some cause of the cause of the low education. First, few of them can speak English. They don't have too much people speak English. They always be native language. And the second one is educational facilities are limits and the third one is the enforcement of racially based school discipline policies and unfair school attendance and verbal abuse from teachers and the staff. They don't get enough respect because they don't get enough respect because the teacher and staff doesn't like them, and they have high crime rates. Why the teacher and the staff and some people doesn't like Native American, the Indians? Because the government need to limit them to group up. Yeah.
And this one more problem is job opportunity. Native American have very low level of job opportunity. That's what few reasons is only few of them know how to speak English, like what Patrick introduced already. Language is a big problem, so if they cannot speak the English, they cannot communicate with the other people. Second, the place they live most times economics is really bad. Government don't like to spend that much money to develop the city or anything or security medicines. And also, race is always like it's a problem for Native American. Like they don't want to be with them or be talk to them or be close to them because they think they are not like same kind of person or some reason. And last one is when people talk about like or discuss someone, they will like ignore. That's kind of racist either, and which made them feel really bad. Like the table I show here, like number of job, you can see it's a big difference. Like for the light blue color, it's using like unemployment rate is really high. That's what they need, and unemployment rate is really low, which is big difference. And also there's some reason why we talk about job opportunity is I think the best way to raise job employee rate is to give them like good education and to change their situation. Also, the way to increase the job opportunity is give them very good education, like what Patrick mentioned before. And also, like only few of them know English, so changing is really important. Know how to speak English, and also many of them like the math level probably like lower than high school or middle school, which is not enough for them to do many business or understand many stuff. Yeah. And in conclusion, 90% of them bad because the disease from Europe. That's what Sam introduced, and also the poverty rate is 25%, kind of really high, and also because of that, like often with the drug abuse, many things. Also, ICWA has been given a bad reputation because they determine if a kid is considered a real American Indian in some ways, yeah, and some of them, some ways you can say they in some ways, and most of them don't have good education, which cause the higher criminal rate. And also, the best way to change them is give them good education. And yeah, questions? Do you know of any other reason why Indians are less educated? Andy, you raised your hand. Do you want?